Joff Van Reenen, a lead auctioneer and director of Savile Auctions, is one of South Africa's most internationally experienced auctioneers. Joff has conducted auctions in Southern Africa, Dubai, Hong Kong, England, and the US in the field of residential, commercial, retail, and industrial. I'm trying to speak like an auctioneer. Joff, how are you doing?
Well, and you, Stephen?
Good to have you here, Mark. Nice to see you here as well.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, excellent. You're an auctioneer. How did you become an auctioneer?
Complete fate. Wasn't planned. Just managed to be at the right time at the right place.
Okay.
Very, very lucky.
And how long have you been doing it for?
About 15 years, since the tender age of 21.
And Mark, I know you traded with me on the JC as a broker. How long have you been with auctions and Savile Row in particular?
Well, Savile Row has had 2 successful auctions and has been up and running for about 5 months. I have a 7 to 8 year track record in commercial auctions in South Africa.
Okay. All right. Joff, tell us, what's it all about? Where's the secret? Where's the allure? Can you get bargains? What is going on in the property market in this country? Let's start there.
It's an exciting place to be, especially real estate auctions at the moment. Yes, depending on what you want, you can get bargains. Obviously, from a residential point, auctioneers around the country are piling through hundreds and hundreds of auctions. So we tend to specialize more in the high-end, middle-income side of the market. Commercial, we are doing exceptionally well. Happened to break the SA record a couple of weeks ago.
Tell us about it.
It was an entire city block that we actually auctioned off for Mark. It was 72.6 million, the highest single commercial bid in South Africa's history.
Where?
It happened at Summer Place. We have our auctions once a month. And we
Where was the property?
The property was in Pretoria, an entire city block.
Okay.
Lots of fun.
We're in a financial crisis. Are people giving their properties away? Are they throwing them away?
We don't deal in the legal market. In fact, none of our auctions are legal at all. All private dispositions and private instructions.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, it ranges anything from 2 million up to now, nearly 74 million. It's a vast different scale of what you want.
Now, who actually decides to auction their house? Let's say that I have a choice. I can go sell my house through an estate agent, or I can phone you up an auction. Is that correct? Is that avenue open to me as a man in the street who owns a property and a title deed?
It is. It's open to everybody.
So
it's just a different method of sale. Some people have time constraints. You can have a turnaround time of less than 30 days on an auction, whereby, with no offense to the professional estate agents out there, they have no idea how long it's going to take.
So the pros of having an auction for your house, it's quick.
It's quick. It's regarded as an unsuspensive sale. So any prospective buyer would have to get his funding sorted prior to coming to auction.
What do you guys charge? How much must I pay you geniuses?
The discounted price of
the buyer's premium is a flat 10%, and that's a fee charged across all.
Are you guys make money?
Cheap at the price.
God, you guys must be rich. I'm not on air, am I?
No. You need the brains to do it, though, and the skills. That's the issue.
Okay, all right. Tell me something. I auction my house. I phone Savile Row, Lou Geffen, the top, Sotheby's, top in the game. You, Mr. Joff, and I ask for you. Can I put a reserve on my house, on my property? I say, listen, buddy, if I don't get 1.5 million, don't sell it. Don't throw this away. Can you do that, guys? Mark?
Every single property we take to auction essentially has a reserve price. I think there's 2 sides to that coin. Historically, a lot of residential agents would tend to maybe take a property on at 2 million, and over the course of a 6-month mandate, whittle the seller down to, say, 1.5 million rand. If we don't believe that we could seriously attain a value of 1.5 million rand, we would respectfully decline the business.
You would decline the business.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you come out, like an estate agent.
Absolutely.
You come look at my property.
We will do an assessment. We will appraise the property. We'll look at the pros and the cons. Not everything we sell suits itself to auction, and if sellers' expectations are not in line with where we believe the market is, we reserve the right to decline that property.
You guys are good. You guys are the best in town. You charge a decent fee. You make good money. I would use you. But many of my listeners are getting ripped off in other areas by so-called charlatan auctioneers who take a 20,000 rand deposit, tell them that their house is coming, they go back to their house, they see nobody's moved out. How can people guard themselves, Joff, against unscrupulous, illegal so-called auctioneers, especially in the townships?
It's an unfortunate case, and there is no regulation of our industry in this country. That's why we're lucky enough to be regarded as one of the best, because
There's no regulation of your
there's
industry.
nothing. We are regulated. Savile Row is regulated by Sotheby's New York. Our international code of ethics are, a lot higher than what we have
Yes.
here. But there's a company called SIRE, an organization called SIRE, the South African Institute of Auctioneers.
Yeah.
They are doing some very, very good work.
Good work.
To putting the regulation back together, to regulating it. Government organizations like CETA. In fact, we had a meeting
Yes.
this afternoon.
Yes.
Putting code of ethics, rules and regulations in place to prevent this from happening. Only thing I can suggest now, make sure it is a reputable company, a good name, and they are members of SIRE.
Are you see more black people coming into the world of auctioneering? Because up until recently it's been family held, pale, male, and exclusive club.
Absolutely. A huge amount. Not only buying, but
The guys
selling.
at Allcore, I've
Selling
seen
as
a lot.
well.
They're more. And if you're involved in auctioneering and you're black, please give me a shout, because we have featured a great BE story. Okay, you want to sell me? Okay, do your thing.
We want to auction you off.
Yeah,
For
okay.
what? For a date.
For a date. No, whatever. Let's say you want to auction me off. How would you go about it? Stevie B, that's it. And
Very, very carefully.
Oh, man. To remind me not to use you guys. Okay. Go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for a magnificent specimen of a man in prime peak physical condition. Let's start the betting, ladies and gentlemen, at $100,000. $100,000. Have it at 1,000. John, have it at 1. Have it at 125. Have it at 150. 175. At 175. Have it at 2. Gentlemen, have it at 2 1/4. 2 2.5. At 2.5. Gentlemen, have it at 275. 3. Have it at 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Gentlemen, 3 1/2. Have it at 400,000 now. Once now at 400,000 now. Twice now at 500,000 rand to the little blind lady in the corner now at 500,000 now. Oh, we all done and sold for 500,000 rand. You get her, Stevie.
To the little blind old lady in the corner. That's the one in the wheelchair. Right, there you go. Listen, guys, you're great. So you make. Are you very rich?
No.
But you. But
We do it because we love it. We have passion for it.
All
It's a
right.
lot of fun.
Okay. How do you learn to become an auctioneer? An auctioneer.
An auctioneer.
Yeah.
It's
Mark,
difficult.
Do you do it as well? Do you actually physically?
No,
Not
listen,
yet.
after that performance, I don't think you could, with respect, conduct an auction. Joff is the hand-picked, cherry-picked auctioneer of the business.
All right.
It's difficult. You
learn.
You got to be a bit of a lunatic. You have to be a bit of an extrovert. If you
All right.
feel like sitting at home reading books, this is not a job for
Are
you.
you married?
I am now.
Speak to your wife like that.
She teach me how to speak
All
like
right.
this.
If Safa's not ready, start telling her.
Exactly.
Haven't got tell her 2 seconds time you're going to be at the door. Okay.
I've offered her a job numerous times, but she doesn't come on.
Let's tell people where you are. Give us your website. People want to know. I would trust these guys. They look great. They know what's going on. They're best in the business. Use them.